Namo Aditapa. Thanks so much for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This wonderful sound calls us back to our true home. The fifth mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by unmindful consumption, I vow to cultivate good health, both physical and mental, for myself, my family, and my society, by practicing mindful eating, drinking, and consuming. I will ingest only items that preserve peace, well-being, and joy in my body, in my consciousness, and in the collective body and consciousness of my family and society. I'm determined not to use alcohol or any other items that contain toxins, such as certain TV programs, magazines, books, films, and conversations. I'm aware that to damage my body or my consciousness with these poisons is to betray my ancestors, my parents, my society, and future generations. I will work to transform violence, fear, anger, and confusion in myself and in society by practicing a diet for myself and for society. I understand that a proper diet is crucial for self-transformation and the transformation of society. For our Dharma lessons, we're reading Taming the Monkey Mind, a guide to Pure Land practice by Buddhist scholar Cheng Wei-an and Dharma Master Suddhisukha. Today we're reading Reflection 40, Reciting the Buddha's Name in Isolation. When cultivating, a bhikshu, bhikshuni does not require the presence of fellow cultivators. The more isolated his place of practice, the better. He may recite in either a loud or a low voice, as he pleases, slowly and deliberately, or with utterances following one another in rapid succession. The only important condition is to achieve single-mindedness. He should tell himself, "My body is alone, but my mind is not, because the mind of Amitabha Buddha and of all the Buddhas has never left me even momentarily. The Buddhas know immediately what is going through my mind. If I give rise to even a single thought, the Buddhas know it. How can I be isolated?" If you have questions about the Pure Land method, you should consult Pure Land sutras and treatises for clarification. There are many such sutras and commentaries, such as the shorter Amitabha Sutra, the longer Amitabha Sutra, the Meditation Sutra, Patriarch Chi Yi's treatise on 10 doubts about the Pure Land, Master Tian Zhu's doubts and questions about Pure Land, etc. I'm merely covering a few easily understood Pure Land teachings in this book. There are many more interesting teachings to be found throughout the above-mentioned books. Furthermore, you should also try to study at the feet of masters who understand the Pure Land method in depth. Commentary. Cultivators need to practice in a quiet, out-of-the-way area in order to keep the mind focused. This is particularly the case in Pure Land Buddhism, because without one-pointedness of mind, it is impossible to achieve rebirth in the Pure Land. To achieve this one-pointedness of mind, we should, first of all, look for a quiet place to settle our mind and thoughts. When the surface of the lake is calm, the myriad stars will be reflected in it. There is no better way to keep the waters calm than to stop the wind. When we have penetrated the still nature of the self-mind, we have become one with the Dharma body of the Buddhas. At that time, not only does our own wisdom light emerge, it is also merged with the countless wisdom lights of the Buddhas of the 10 directions. How can our light be called isolated? The only thing to worry about is our delusions, lack of understanding, and endless competing in the arena of the mundane and the vulgar. When the time comes to leave our bodies, we will, like a shadow, enter the Avicii hells alone, isolated and orphaned. May all beings be well, may all beings be happy, May all beings be at peace. Namo Adida Phat. Thanks so much for joining me today.